Hey, welcome to Life Documented 2020. I'm Michelle, also known as Mickelnay on Instagram and YouTube. And this week, for my week, I wanted to do a rubber cement resist. I already had my video recorded before I saw that Francisca did flowers also, but that's okay. This is different. So anyhow, I have been watching, since this whole stay at home with COVID, I have been watching TikTok a lot. Like, I know I'm like way too old, but there's so many good things on there. So if you're not watching it, you should, because there's art things, there's decorating, there's funny things. Anyhow, so that's what I've been doing. I'm embarrassed to say, but I saw an artist, and I'm not sure if I can find the video. If I can, I will definitely link it. But she made flowers using rubber cement and watercolors, and hers actually looked more real. I just kind of wanted to do, it's really hard to have perfection with rubber cement. So I'm using a skewer and just kind of painting like wonky flowers and whatever shape you want, the shape that you think a flower is. It does not have to be perfect, and that's good because, like I said, it's not very easy. So if you use rubber cement, you can use the brush that it comes with. Otherwise, you can use a skewer. If you have masking fluid and you don't have rubber cement, you can use that also. Rubber cement is just extremely inexpensive, and you can find it just about anywhere. Even what are they called? Pharmacies or grocery stores, even some carry it. I know Walmart has it. That's where I got mine. So if you're unable to get out because of COVID or the coronavirus, or your town or your state or your country is at a stay-at-home, then you can still get this with grocery pickup or even Amazon. And it's fairly inexpensive. I think this was $4. So I'm just using the skewer and just making random kind of flowers here and there. Some of them I'm not even sure what the shapes are, and one I even completely missed. But that's okay because, like I said, the fun part comes in the end. So you're just going to kind of make little marks here and there. And the other thing that you can do if you're not into flowers, you can make designs, geometric designs or marks or whatever you like. You can do this in your journal too, if that's what you prefer. I'm using 140-pound watercolor paper. It's really cheap watercolor paper, and it worked great. So I just showed you the supplies I used in the beginning, and you can use, like I said, watercolors. I'm going to show you a picture also where I used watered down acrylic paints. These are just acrylic inks, and I like them because they kind of act like a watercolor too, but I have some really vibrant colors. So I just put the rubber cement down and let it dry. You do need to let it air dry. I'll be honest, I did use my heat gun a little bit on another one, and it worked fine. So it's up to you if you want to take that chance, but it doesn't really take too long to dry. And I even did one where it was a little bit techy, and that was okay. So I'm just using some of the inks, and the colors that I showed in the beginning aren't all the colors that I used. I just kind of wanted to show you what I had. And then I'm also kind of mixing colors. So I'm just kind of going in the lines of the flowers and the leaves and ferns that I have. Again, it's not perfection. There aren't any colors of real flowers that I know that are like this, but I wanted the flowers to be vibrant and the background to be kind of muted, and that's kind of what happened. So, and then I'm just using just regular water and a cheap paintbrush. So all the supplies that I've used are very inexpensive, and you can get everything even at Walmart or your local store. So I am going to set this to music and then pop back in and talk here and there.
I might go too fast. I don't care about those limits, 'cause feeling the same way I do? Are you feeling the same way I do? Are you thinking about me? Are you thinking about me? I'm having a hard time not doing anything other than thinking about you. So are you thinking about me? 'Cause I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. 'Cause I've been thinking about you.
Okay, so I'm just adding some little splashes, whatever, of color just to kind of give it a little bit of variation, and then kind of blending them out a little bit. And then you're going to let it air dry. And again, if you want to try a hairdryer or heat gun, you can. I don't think it's going to hurt it. I'll be honest with you, I pretty much try my heat gun with everything, or a hairdryer. So you're probably not supposed to, and you know, I always throw caution to the wind. So anyhow, once it's dry and you have it how you want it, then you're going to take it over, and you can just use your fingers to rub the rubber cement off like I'm doing now. Or if you live in the States, we have a store called Dollar Tree, and everything's $1. I don't know if you have stores like that where you live, or if you have a Dollar Tree, but they sell these little discs. They're adhesive removers. You can also get them at Staples, and you can get them on Amazon. So they work great. You just kind of rub them across like an eraser, and it pulls up masking fluid and rubber cement and any adhesives that are left over. So that's what I'm using because it's so much faster. And then what you're going to do is you can use ink pens or fine liners or markers, Posca pens, whatever you have, gel pens. This is just a Uniball pen that's waterproof, and it's a really fine line. I will say if you use the fine liners, it's not as precise, and I like that look better, but I just wanted to kind of be fast with it because this video is getting long as it is. So anyhow, I'm just going and making really scribbly lines and kind of outlining the flowers and giving them a little bit more definition. I'll then go back and add just a little bit more watercolor, or not watercolor, but acrylic paints in acrylic ink, in the areas that look like they need a little bit more color. And then that will pretty much be it. At the very, very end, I'll show you, I did one page with some collage papers, and I used some watered down acrylic paint. So you can see that too. But you see the little like bud of a flower? I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what kind of a little bud of a flower it is, but it's the perception of a flower, and that's still there. So, but again, for me, this is the fun part, is adding the little doodles and the lines. So I'm going to put some more music back on, and I will pop back in at the very end.
You make me nervous. I think I might be hooked on you. All of the things you said to me, it seems like you like me too. We can take it slow, make sure we do this right. Canceled all my plans to be with you tonight. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be. You make me anxious. dropping clues. There's no need to rush, so let's just take our time. Dropping everything, 'cause you're stuck on my mind. My mind. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. So just sit with me, talking through the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think you were meant to be with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be.
So I'm just going in with some of the fine line bottles and just adding some color and some lines, and then I'll use the white to add some highlights. And then at the very end, I'm just going to go around the outside with a pastel, just because I think it kind of sets all the colors off a little bit more. But this is my page. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And I will leave all the supplies that I've used below in the description. They'll be listed through my Amazon affiliate link. If you use that, remember that I will get a small compensation. And I will try to remember all the colors that I've used, but I'm not sure if I can. Either way, the link will provide you with what I use, and you can get it from your local store if you want also. But honestly, use what you have. I think we all have some type of paint that you can use, and the only thing that you might need is some type of a masking fluid if you don't have that, or rubber cement. So that's what I would do. Just use what you have and have fun with it. Again, thanks so much for watching, and remember at the very end I'll have the stills and the still of the picture that I used with collage papers and some watered down acrylic paints. Thanks again for watching.